Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. And we got a little bit of news today. Yeah. Somebody sent me this article, and I found it. I mean, it's unfortunate because I've had some issues shipping stuff through customs, but it's kind of funny at the same time. So let's just let the article speak for itself here. Hong Kong Customs sees 300 Nvidia CMP30HX mining graphics cards headed to Chinese cryptocurrency farms. So, yeah, Nvidia is for the gamer because they're only making mining cards for miners. And this is probably this is what I would consider a small shipment to a mining farm. Um, they say that these GPUs didn't make the cut to be able to be made into actual gaming cards, but I'm gonna call that 90% a falsity. So yeah, Linus Tech Tips did it in the past where they had a workaround on the driver and they were able to use a GPU with no display outputs to actually game on it. That was a whole different line, a whole different architecture, but it leads me to believe, yeah, the same thing is happening. But it's just funny. The 300 of these got like held up in customs and seized. So um, let's go. Let's continue on further. Nvidia's recently announced CMP line of graphics cards dedicated to cryptocurrency mining have been rolling out since the first quarter of 2021, which is funny because as a hobby miner or a residential miner, basically a small time or a non-commercial miner myself, I have not found these things anywhere. They are selling these behind closed doors to big boys, the big miners, the ones that are actually doing the most damage to the availability. Um, these graphics cards are built to order, which means that the orders need to be placed before they are shipped out to customs. However, an unlucky batch of 300 CMP 30HX graphics cards that were headed to mining farms in China have been seized by Hong Kong customs authorities. Nvidia, in a bid to combat the shortages of its GeForce gaming graphics cards, announced the CMP or crypto mining processor lineup. The company also simultaneously tried to limit the hash rate of the latest GeForce RTX 30 series graphics card. Though we know how that fared out, yeah, that got unlocked. Still, the Nvidia CMP lineup allows crypto miners a direct means to order graphics cards in bulk, which will primarily be used for mining operations. They're putting graphics cards in the hands of crypto miners first now, and not small time miners, the big boys. So, yeah, yeah. A report has now emerged that over at My Drivers that Hong Kong customs authorities has seized a total of 300 of these CMP 30HX cards. These cards are labeled as smuggled units and were reportedly headed to Chinese mining farms. Do note that China still has a ban implemented in several provinces against cryptocurrency mining operations, so that might explain what has just happened here. Otherwise, there's no other logical reason behind seizing such a large quantity of GPUs. FYI, this is not a large quantity for a mining farm. This is probably just another phase for them. Oh, we already have, 400 or 500 GPUs. Let's add another 300. That's a drop in the bucket. Drop in the bucket. So, um, Chinese miners were also the cause behind severe power outages in Iran and have caused power surges in Inner Mongolia as they try to bypass the limitations on mining imposed by their own country. And now they just go and break down the 30, 40, and 50 HX, blah, 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 what they're based on, that kind of stuff. We've already been into that. But yeah, ain't it funny? Yeah, we're 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 gonna serve the gamers first, but we're gonna take orders and send out hundreds of cards behind closed doors. And these cards are actually costing them more than the normal GeForce cards, apparently. So I don't know. It's just, yeah. Happy Easter, right, ladies and gentlemen? Just hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday like I am. In other news, Nvidia's RTX 3070 outsold every other GPU in March of 2021. In my opinion, awesome graphics card, awesome mining card. It's a really good all around card. If Nvidia doubled down and was just like, let's push out as many 3070s and 3060s and hell, even 3060 Ti's as possible, right now it would still be a shortage. But whenever the market went back down, these cards would come down to below MSRP, and then gamers that weren't able to actually get graphics cards right now because Nvidia selling those CMP cards isn't getting graphics cards in gamers' hands faster as long as the mining and profit margins on mining are still staying up. But whenever it did come back down, these cards would be dumping off for 250, 350, $300, and then gamers would actually be able to buy them at a discount, kind of like how they were during the 2018 2019 bear market. 1070s, 1080s, all those Pascal cards, RX cards, RX 580s, RX 570s, they lost, 50-60% of their value, and then gamers were actually able to get a good deal. But I'd say the vast majority of gamers are now hobby miners. So welcome to the fray, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the fray. Yeah. But that's all we got for today. I did want to start. I'm going to be introducing the daily mining hash rates on some of my news videos. It may not happen every single day, but it will show, I guess, what we're doing that day. So for right now, if we take a look, let's see. Well, that's not going to be an accurate look because I'm streaming or I'm recording on this actual computer. Let's just go over to what to mine for today. I'll get my actual stats here soon. We'll fix that. It's 60 mega hash on the old 3060 Ti. And 60 mega hash is making you right at $6 a day. So we're still at the golden, I would call it the golden epicenter of mining, where 10 mega hash is $1. So 60 mega hash, $6 a day. 100 mega hash, $10 a day. That is direct mining Ethereum. If you're doing it through Nice Hash, you're making 50 cents less. Firo coin up there at $5.30, trying to be a top contender. Everything else is in the $4 and $3 range. Nothing wrong with that. Just it ain't doing like Ethereum doing. You know what I'm saying? So mine it while you can. Have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you on the next one. Adios. Bye. Jellyfish. You know what to do with that information.